sports, Monday Hoops, coming up. It's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And with the game about to get underway, let's head to Kevin, Clark, and Steve, who are courtside at Staples Center.
A shot, and a beautiful one at that, of the vibrant metropolis that is Los Angeles. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for the Grizzlies. And for Los Angeles. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the third most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Dishes it to Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. LeBron's got himself going there, his first points of the game in the ball. On defense, the Lakers. It's a three-point game. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season, and that just really carried over into the team's performance.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thank you, Doris. Number 22. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
Here's Morant. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. And for Davis, outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively, an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively, very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger, and as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
First one falls for him.
Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And when they did last year, Memphis would go 56-26 overall. And Steve, with 34 of those wins courtesy of other teams in the Western Conference.
Well, they didn't seem to play like a lot of the other teams in the West, but it didn't matter. I mean, defense, toughness, rebounding, they were who they were. They established their identity, and that's one of the reasons they became such a tough team in that conference.
And the rejection by Russell. Now Davis. Here's LeBron. Outside Russell. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Russell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tillman. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. The dish to Russell. Back to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. He kicks it to Russell. The pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Russell. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Backing down. Kicks it out to LeBron. Passes it to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Russell feeds it to LeBron. Reeves the pass to LeBron. He dishes it to Russell. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Russell's got 6.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And they double him up with LeBron. Davis kicks to Russell. Pass to Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
They set the screen. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
It's Jackson with the drive. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
And the first one drops.
Well, for the Grizzlies, the 5th best record in the league last season, guys. Defeated the Clippers and the Thunder in the playoffs, but it all came to a crashing end when the Spurs swept them in the conference finals.
And so he hits both. Well, and back in that series that Clark was talking about against the Spurs, more competitive than it might seem. Steve, you and I were talking about this. 3 of the 4 games were close. In fact, 2 obviously really close, going to overtime.
But I thought the weakness of Memphis was really exposed, Kevin, and that was the outside shooting. San Antonio just guarded the paint. They took Zach Randolph pretty much out of the series, and they begged Memphis to shoot from long range. And when you don't have floor spacing in the playoffs, it makes it awfully tough to score.
Jackson is guarded by Davis. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And another miss by Memphis.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
The feed now to LeBron. Releases. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. Kicks to Russell. Back to LeBron. He passes to Russell. Lets it go with the three. Cannot hit. And Memphis the other way now. No one near him. Good. He hits the jump shot. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Back to LeBron.
Come to me.
He feeds it to Russell. Pass to LeBron. Dishes it to Russell. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Here's Morant. Number 22. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Russell kicks to LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
Number 27 misses the three. And for LeBron James this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection too, he shoots fewer three-pointers but a higher percentage. So now, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package.
Passes it to Reeves. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. LeBron kicks to Russell. Fires for 3. Again, Russell missing.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
On the wing, Brooks. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Number 7. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Here's Schroeder. There's the dish to Walker. For three, Beasley. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Grizzlies on defense. 3-point lead. Number 28. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Jones. Shoots the three. Rejected by Beasley. And he recovers it. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the wing three.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
To end the drought. And there's the rejection. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jones with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Number 27. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, you look at the Lakers' struggles last season. I think it surprised most of us. You know, some of it was injuries. Part of it was just a lack of production off the bench. Then there was the inconsistency of the coaching and just the number of different people who were on that bench. So, difficult season for the Lakers.
Number 28. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And you look at the struggles of the Lakers bench last season. When injury struck, they didn't have the players really to fill that void.
Yep. You know, Kevin, I think for the Lakers, the bold strokes for the star players have been impressive, but it's the fine details of finding undervalued role players. That's where they've been lacking. Once injuries happen, that was thrown into sharp relief. And really, even when healthy, to win a title, you can't just have a great starting 5. We know that. You need another 4 or 5 players you can count on to give you quality minutes.
Number 27, guarded by Walker. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving it around. Again, the miss by Jones.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
And here's Walker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones.
You can't score me!
High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
And he pulled it off, too. Remarkable.
Clock at 6. Number 27. Number 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Well, let's start with the positive and the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said. Is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoffs for them.
And so he makes both from the line. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them in every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for LA. And I think a lot of people thought the Spurs would be a good first-round matchup for the Lakers, but that notion was quickly squashed. San Antonio just totally dominant.
Jones drives in. He kicks to Williams. Left side, Williams. Feeds it to Jones. Number 6. He's covered by Brown. Takes a 3. Jones, no luck.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Back to Walker. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front, leading by just 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve." But he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. And that one falls for Jones.
Well, throughout the league and its history, defenses always travel well. And to be good and consistently good in the NBA, you've got to bring that defensive mindset and execution. Offense comes and goes. Defense stays.
And so Jones nails both of them. Well, Clark, you said defense a part of the game that never has an off night. And it's why the Grizzlies, Steve, were so tough on the road and really such a tough team in general.
Well, 24-17 on the road is an amazing record for any club. And I think Memphis, they did it with their defense and their rebounding. They were able to enforce their identity on teams on the road with that toughness, with that edge, and it really paid off big time.
Memphis leading by 3. Jones off a pick from Jackson. Shot off the screen. Rejected by Beasley. And he's able to get it back. Good on the shot. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Knar, defended by Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones drives in. Williams has a screen for Jones. Jackson a screen on Beasley. From outside the arc. That's good. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes. And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was a whole system change as well. And the front office felt the Princeton offense they started using wasn't working out. So they were in a state of flux all season long.
That's good from Schroeder. And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that offense and why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
Good on both.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Memphis leading by 6. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Jones. The putback. The follow-up flush. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
LeBron outside. Schroeder kicks to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Fades and shoots. No good. And it's Memphis the other way.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones, that's for 2, and it's blocked by Reeves.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Davis sets a screen. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Davis for the 3. But they'll get another chance. Reeves the pass to Davis. And Jones pulls it down.
Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
On the wing, Jones. From about 19 feet, and he hits the jump shot. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead And for Anthony Davis, a slender build, how he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question mark.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. It looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Lakers trail by 10. Now Russell. He's got 6. He dishes it to LeBron. Brooks covering. LeBron kicks to Russell. The Lakers rebound. Shot to end this cold run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Something else they've made the most of are those opportunities at the foul line. I mean, they've scored a lot of their points so far from there.
And that one misses. Memphis leading by 8. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Jackson. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron dishes to Russell. Back to LeBron. The pass to Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Number 22, and it's rejected. Reeves the pass to Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And so Russell hits them both.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
The Grizzlies have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First free throw is good.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
That one misses.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
The feed to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Outside Russell. From the arc. Again, Russell missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Back to Brooks. All alone. And the jumper is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Davis sets a screen. LeBron left side. Shoots it. And the wing jumper offline.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
The open shot by Brooks. And James pulls it down.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 9.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would command for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Brooks. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big 3-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. LeBron James on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And 12 points for LeBron.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jackson a screen on Russell. Davis with the double team. Kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Lakers trail by 3. It's LeBron with the drive. And they double him up with LeBron. Russell passes to Reeves. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. No luck. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Tillman is guarded by Davis. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 18.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
He passes to LeBron. He feeds it to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. With a step back and too long on the shot. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Reeves. Number 2. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lakers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. There's a screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Reeves.
Man, that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
LeBron James on the wing. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside, Russell. Fires the 3. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's the screen. Here's Morant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now a 4-point Memphis lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting not great, 40% for the game. Outside, Russell. Wide open. Again, Los Angeles. 35 seconds left in the first half.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Morant lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 24.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And that's not going to go. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to this afternoon's edition of the Halftime Show. The Grizzlies battling in a close one against Los Angeles. They've been working the ball inside, getting in close, easy points around the rim. It's also been a strong start for the Lakers. Defensively, some great shot blocking. They're giving them something to think about when they head inside. LeBron has been on a roll in the first half. 15 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to the action in Los Angeles.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Memphis leading. There's a good screen. Right side Jackson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Davis.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
The Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Now here's LeBron. There's the pass to Reeves. Dishes it to Russell. The tray. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. And he really took advantage.
Tillman. Again, Memphis. Lakers trail by 4. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The dish to Russell. There's the three. Again, Russell missing.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
That's good.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Passes to Reeves. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. Again, Russell missing.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
They set the pick. Here's Morant. Jackson drives in.
Hit me, I'm open.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jackson is guarded by Davis. That's good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Come on, you can hit this.
And he makes the first. And so Russell hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 11 points.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Back to Russell. Pass to Reeves. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Number 22. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
LeBron outside. And the pass to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. He kicks it to LeBron. From past the arc. Gets the bucket. LeBron's got 18 points in the game. Memphis leading by 5. They set the pick. Number 22. And Davis sends it back. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 28 points for him.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And what I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. Here's Morant. But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Get through. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
The Grizzlies focused on trying to get more bang for their buck in terms of what they were paying guys, and the first shoe to drop was the trade of Rudy Gay. Just didn't want to commit to that big contract. Thought they could do a better job spreading that kind of money out over more players.
No good on the free throw. And for small market teams like the Grizzlies, that is something they have definitely always got to be considering. Are we using our cap space, Steve, to the best of our ability?
I think for the most part they were, but they just didn't feel that Rudy Gay was the long-term solution. So when the trade opportunity came about, they decided to free themselves up of the long-term financial commitment and give themselves more options in terms of personnel moving forward.
So he comes up empty at the line. Lakers trail by 5. He hits Brown with the drive. Back to Walker. That's good on the jump shot. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Back door.
Shoots it up. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Feeds it to Beasley. Back to Walker. To tie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant, covered by Beasley. And it's good. He has 30.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
On the wing, Brown. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. There's the steal. Number 46, guarded by Walker. Here's Morant. Oh, that's blocked. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fader on the way. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Back to Brown. Beasley outside. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Morant. Connects from three-point range. 33 points for him.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And Memphis making a change here. Williams has checked in. Memphis on defense. Beasley kicks to Walker. Here's Longbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
And good on the basket. Book it. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. The Lakers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeBron. Number 28. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jones checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Jones. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. He dishes it to Williams. Shoots a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. The Lakers with the ball. Beasley with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Walker. Now the feed to LeBron. Three-pointer. And that one's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Number 27. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
.133 left in the third quarter of the game. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Brooks misses.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Shot's good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
1:09 left in the third. Jones with the screen on Russell. Kicks it to Jones. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron dishes to Russell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And as a 78% foul shooter last season, he was pretty steady at the line.
Easy, boys, come on!
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Russell hits them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Jones kicks to Jackson. Number 22 drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
And here's Jones. And he feeds it to Brooks. Back to Jones. Number 27. And again, it's Memphis with the three. Here's LeBron. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies up 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson. Tillman is guarded by Davis. Dishes to Jones. Four on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that club.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
Kicks it out to LeBron. There's the dish to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 9. Passes it to Russell. Pass to Schroeder. He kicks to LeBron. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Good D by Jones. On the wing, Brooks. Tillman. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
You got these, no problem.
Free throw good, Russell. And Memphis making a change here. And so Russell hits them both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And there's the pass to Brooks. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. He has 35.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
LeBron right side. Here's Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Feeds to Jackson. Davis is on it. Tillman. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 9. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. Lets the 3 fly. And it's LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's the screen. Here's Morant. And it's the Lakers on the break. LeBron passes to Beasley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Passes it to Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Again, Los Angeles.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Here's Morant. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. 37 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
LeBron dishes to Beasley. He passes it to Schroeder. The feed to LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Swiped it away. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. He dishes it to Brooks. Morant, defended by Schroeder, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And that one's good. That's 29 points for LeBron.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Come on, back him out, man.
Doubled by Reeves. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. The drive by LeBron. Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And he's got 41.
And he's performing at such a high level. And that's why they're in the lead right now.
Here's LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Reeves. He used that pick to perfection. That's now 32 points for LeBron.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Here's Morant. Russell with the block. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. Outside Russell. Back to LeBron. LeBron right side. The finger roll finish at the bucket. LeBron's got 34.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Kicks it to Jackson. Davis is there. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Davis. And the basket by Jackson.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
LeBron outside. Here's Russell. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Jackson, that's good. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Here's LeBron. The drive by Russell. Stolen away. And they're running. Brooks, left side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. That's good from Reeves. So he gets them both. For Memphis, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Back to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Outside, Russell. Back to LeBron. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. Here's Reeves. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Number 22. That's short off the rim. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Ron right side. Gets it to go.
I guess you don't change what's working, and he's been magical out there.
Sure has. Great fourth quarter he's playing right now. 5 for 5 from the field.
There's the pick. Number 22, defended by Reeves. Here's Morant. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers call time here. You said it, Clark. They haven't really played competitively enough to stay in this game, yet they've been out-rebounded throughout.
No, they haven't completely out-hustled them under the boards today, and that's a concern. I mean, rebounding, as we've talked about many times, Kevin, is about effort and attitude, and we just haven't seen it here.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. They set the pick. It's tipped. LeBron outside. Back to Russell. The pass to Reeves to take the lead. The shot is off. Memphis leading 3-on-3. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 43 points in the game.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Number 2. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
He feeds it to Jackson, and the shot is good. Jackson's got 15 points here in the second half.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 4. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. There's the pick. Reeves the pass to LeBron. And close. Goes back up. Nice D from Brooks.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Tillman. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Pass to Russell. Lakers passing it around. Dishes to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Outside Russell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Reeves. He kicks it to LeBron. A 3. They get the rebound. He passes to Reeves. The dish to Russell. LeBron outside.
Hey, come on, grab that.
Number 2. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Takes the 3. No good from Reeves. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They pulled off this